Alright, hope everyone's doing wonderful today. Today what I got in store is me opening up and checking out this small little collection of Magic the Gathering cards that I purchased off of eBay. This was an inexpensive lot, and this is the lot itself that I purchased. It cost me $15 and free shipping and handling, and it just looked like a bunch of cards sprawled out. You have like 4 interesting token cards up top, 2 kind of poster cards. You got yourself a Conflux Fat Pack box, so I think it says Zendikar Commons on it, and just rummaging through the picture, looks like a bunch of new Pyrexia and was it Moradin Besieged and other cards like that, and there were a couple rares scattered out there, so I thought it would be cool to open it up and check it out with you all. Anyways, that is the collection that I purchased today, and let's just dive into it and open it up. It's really starting to get cold out there, so hope you're all bundling up and getting ready for the winter. Let's get this open. Looks like they just sent it to me in a big bubble mailer. I assume it's going to be just the Conflux Fat Pack box as well. There we go. That's an old, very old Fat Pack box. It says $3.99 on it. I don't know if this is something that someone bought at like a garage sale or something. Oh, this is a really old box. A couple peanuts hanging out in here. These can go. There we go. Just set that stuff to the side. Looks like they put some cardboard in there, some spacers. Not really sure what. Looks like there's another piece of peanut in here. Oh, right off the bat. Got a Phyrexian mana card, got a Cataxian Probe. This is an interesting card because you can either play it with blue mana or 2 life. So you can actually play this without having any mana on the battlefield or have any cards that produce mana. So that's pretty cool right here. This is really powerful, but I think they banned it in quite a few formats. It's look at target player's hand and draw a card. How cool is that? Very cool. So that's actually the first card that's in here. Looks like another piece of cardboard. I'm just going to set aside all of the jargon. Looks like they use this as some sort of spacer. This is from it's one of those starter decks. I've actually opened some of those up on this channel as well. Very old Conflux Fat Pack box. It's kind of beat up. It's got 2 stickers on it that say $3.99 on it. I don't know if this was like found at like a flea market or something like that. Very possible. It's a shame that they taped it. I feel like you're not going to be able to get the tape off without ruining it. Let's just see real quick if I can get it out of there. Yeah, it's a shame right there. Whatever. An old Fat Pack box. Very cool. Very cool. And then you got these interesting kind of pamphlets right here. What are these from? I think these are from those starter decks. Oh yeah. Looks like M11 from the starter deck. Sorry, I just bumped the camera. Yeah, right here. I think I opened this one up on the channel. You got the intro pack. And I think I opened a 2-player starter set. I think that's what this is. Just kind of information on how to play and stuff like that. Very cool. So I can do 2 of those. And then let's just get into the cards and see what they're about. I think on the back there's also 4 of those strange tip cards as well. And then I'll just set these piles kind of like this. There is some yellowing on some of the cards. You can definitely see on some of the edges. See some of the more yellow spots. But that's alright. Just means that they were used and loved. They don't really smell like anything, which is good. Rules, tips, Phyrexian mana. Some Phyrexian mana tip cards right here. Choose your commander. Each of these symbols can be paid with either one of 2 ways. The appropriate colored mana or paying 2 life. Very cool. So we'll probably see some more Phyrexian mana cards in here as well. I'm not sure if they have 3 tip cards. Maybe this was... No, I don't know. I guess they opened a bunch of new Pyrexia. I don't even know if there's Conflux in here, but we'll open it up and check it out. So let's just start going through it. Whoa, look at that cool token right there. Cool, we got a Golem token. It'd be cool if the backs of these had Magic the Gathering backs. That'd be cool. Jason Felix here, very cool. Alright, you got Spire Monitor. I'll set aside some piles of cards that I think are notable. Just commons, uncommons, rares, and mythics. I think mythics were around back then, but I'm not 100% sure. Spire Monitor, Flash Flying to 3/3 for 4 and a blue. Got Imperial Stalker. Oh wow, we got a Tempest card. Some random Tempest cards. That's interesting. Rootwater Shaman. Summon Merfolk, 2 and a blue. You may play creature enchantments whenever you can play an instant. Wow, so you can flash out creature enchantments. Got a playset of those. Very bizarre to see that in here. Wasn't sure if you'd see anything like that. By Paulo Parente. Cool art. Alright. Got 4 of those. Let's set this to the side. That's a Tempest. That's quite an older set. Before they had the color symbols for the rarity over there. Got Trespassing Soul Eater. Got the Pyrexia Mana right there. You can pay with 2 life, make it unblockable if you want. It's a 2/2 for 3. Got commons. You got Deceiver. Exarch. Got the new Pyrexia set symbol right down there. It's an uncommon right here. Got a Argent Mutation. Target permanent becomes an artifact indigenous to its other types until end of turn and draw a card. Okay. Got some Infect right here. Infect is cool. This creature deals damage to creatures in forms of -1/-1 counters and players in the form of poison counters. Infect is pretty cool. And this is a 5/5 with Infect. It can't attack unless defending player is poisoned. That's the downfall of it. But if they get 10 poison counters, you win the game. So pretty much you only have to deal 10 damage. Very cool. Infect is a cool card. Cool card ability. Got a cool Soul Eater again. Another Soul Eater. Got Tangle Hulk. What is this? Morden Besieged. I believe that's what that is. Hopefully I'm saying these correctly. And some more Soul Eaters. Tangle Hulk. You can regenerate for 2 and a green. It's a 5/3 for 5 mana. Got Viridian Harvest. Very cool. A lot of artifacts I'm pretty sure going to be in here. Whenever enchant artifact is put into a graveyard, gain 6 life. Okay. You got a Rot Wolf with Infect. It'd be fun to make an Infect deck. When it deals combat damage by Rot Wolf this turn, put it into a graveyard, you may draw a card. So interesting, it like kills the card. Got Rotted Hystrix. Would you look at that blob looking creature? Another Viridian Harvest. Gliss's Courier. Deathhood Cobra. Viridian Betrayers. Mutagenic Growth. This is a great common as well. You can pay with the Pyrexia Mana. Usually cards that have alternate mana costs can be very powerful. You can pretty much give a creature instant speed +2/+2 until end of turn, even if all your mana is tapped by just paying 2 life. Very cool. Another Pyrexia Mana card. I'm actually make a pile for the cards with Pyrexia Mana. That was an interesting choice that they made. That was really it really messed around with Magic back then. It's a 5/4 with Trample that you can put on the battlefield for 4 mana and 4 life if you want, or 4 mana and 2 green, or 4 mana, 1 green and 2 life. Any combination of that. Again, the Pyrexia Mana. Very cool. Gliss's Courier. Another Rot Wolf. Got a Plague Maw Beast. Sacrifice a creature and proliferate. Very cool. Sacrifice Outlet and proliferate. Cool. 4/3 for 3 and 2 green. That's a cool card right there. Gliss's Courier. Got another one of these Thundering Tenodon. Crazy looking beast creature. Wow. Another Rotted Hystrix. Corrosive Gale. X and a Phyrexian Mana of green. Deals X damage for each creature with flying. Cool. You can put these cards in pretty much any colored deck if you want, which is very interesting. Usually you can only put these in like mono green, but no, you can put these in a black deck, not even include black mana, and just play it with 2 life. Very cool. Got Viridian Betrayers. Glistened Elf. Got myself a random forest. I'll set this over here. Set these piles aside right here. And there we go. Mana. Random token. Psychic Barrier. Another Tempest. Wow, 3 Makor. Interesting art by John Matson. Looks like some whale shark looking drake dragon creature. Interesting huge mouth. 3 and 2 blue. Tap deals 1 damage to target creature or player. It's a 3/3 flying. Takes 5 to put out there where you can tap to do some damage to creature or player. Interesting. So that's an older Tempest card as well. Very interesting. So you got 7 random Tempest cards in there. Razor Swine. You got the pig. That's a nasty looking bug thing. Got Ogre Menel. Looks like something's coming out of his mouth. Pretty brutal. Blister Stick Shaman. Goblin Shaman. When it enters the battlefield, deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Alright. Another Golem. Oh, look, a bunch of Golem. Got some mirrors. Oh yeah, mirrors were a huge thing too. Golems and mirrors. Some tokens. Very cool tokens, by the way. Look at that. It's like a bloody zombie. Absolutely brutal. And you got the mirror as well. Kind of the same sort of vibes. They're just like made out of metal. Another island. Got the Toxic Nim. Actually, I have a foil one of these somewhere. Very cool. It's got Infect and Regenerate. It's a 4/1. It only has 1 toughness though, and it takes 6 to put out there. But wow, it's a 4 with Infect. You only have to swing a couple times and win the game. Got an Argent Mutation again. Got another Gitaxian Probe. Cool. Set that underneath by the other one. Some islands coming up right here. Just from M12. Interesting M12. I wonder if that was from where that poster came from. Child of Night, Incinerate. Yeah, I think these are from a starter deck. These cards right here. Got a Natasaur. Rally the Forces. Look at the art on some of these. Absolutely beautiful. Consecutive Bolt. 3 and 2 red. Deals 4 damage to target player. Metalcraft. It can control 3 or more artifacts, creatures, or players. Creatures that player controls can't be blocked this turn. Interesting. Got a Scrapyard Salvo. Shooting these fireballs. Another consecutive Bolt. And here we go. A planes over here. Some 2 planes. Forgot what set this is. Very cool set though. Very artifact heavy. Got a Euro Surge, 4 red, and it adds 7 red to your mana pool. But you can only cast it to cast artifact or creature spells. But wow, very cool. It's like some sort of dark ritual. Except for red, very cool. Flameborn Viron. Got Destruction, Ogre. Got a Slash Panther, kind of like the border of the cards. There's quite a few of those. Can either be made with red or 2 life. It has haste. It's a 4/2 with haste that can be on the battlefield for 4. Crazy looking cheetah creature with like a skeletal frame of metal, it looks like. Got Rage Extractor, 4, and then Pyrexian mana of red. Whenever you cast a spell with the Pyrexian mana in it, Rage Extractor deals damage equal to that spell's converted mana cost to target creature or player. Would you look at that? You put this in your Pyrexian mana deck and really start kicking some butt. So I'm just going to set that in the Pyrexian mana pile because I think it's very cool. Rally the Forces again. Scrapyard Salvo. Got Magma Rift. Interesting, some Zendikar. So I guess there is some Zendikar. Or is this World Wake? I always confuse the symbols. I think that's original Zendikar or original World Wake. Got Spiraling Duelist. Got Metalcraft. As long as you control 3 more artifacts. I think that's what Metalcraft is. 3 more artifacts. Ruthless Invasion. Non-artifact creatures can't block this turn. It's kind of expensive for a non-blocking spell, but cool. Pyrexian mana. Kodoth Ring Leader. Got Volt Charge. Vicious Destruction. Victorious Destruction. Got a Ring Leader again. Artillerize. Scrapyard Salvo. Got Whip Flare. 1 and a red. Deals 2 damage to each non-artifact creature. So if you have a bunch of artifact creatures in the battlefield, they are safe, but the other ones, ouch, they're not. And 2 for 2 damage to each, that's pretty cool, especially if you're in an artifact deck, which most likely you will have if you have that in your deck. Very cool. Metallic Mastery. 2 and a red, gain control of target artifact until end of turn. Untap that artifact, it gains haste until end of turn. That's cool. Got Razor Swine again. Ruthless Invasion, another Pyrexian mana. Whoa, look at this beautiful mountain. Love the mountain. Some crazy, like, underground metal factory. Not sure if there's some like jellyfish creature walking along. Looks like there's some chains. Maybe it's moving some molten lava or magma. Is that a face down there? Very interesting art by Thomas Jurdzek. Very beautiful art. Immolating Soul Eater. I think there's a Soul Eater for every color. Very cool. That has a Pyrexian mana symbol down for every color down there. You can pump it up with your life or red mana. Very cool. I do like how they're versatile. You can literally play any card with Pyrexian mana. If they have it in there, you can pay that without paying the correct mana color, just with life. Or if you don't have the correct amount of mana on the battlefield, you can get it. Here we go. Here's another one. You got Gut Shot. Very cool. Deals 1 damage to target creature or player. 1 damage for 2 life. You don't even have to have any mana available to play that. How powerful is that? Very powerful. By Greg Staples. Literally punching this poor guy in the gut. Looks like some sort of Headless Horseman guy. Poor goblin. But Gut Shot, great card as well. Another Pyrexian mana card. Artillerize. Scrapyard Salvo. Geth's Verdict. 2 black. Target player sacrifices a creature and loses 1 life. That's pretty powerful. That's pretty powerful. I feel like it should be uncommon. For 2. It's only 2 mana. And you make him sacrifice a creature and lose a life. That's pretty cool. Got Blister 6 Shaman again. Caustic Hound. Look at that crazy art by Dave Alsop. 5 in a black. It's a 4/4. When it's put into a graveyard from battlefield, each player loses 4 life. Even you. Not that good. Morbid Plunder. 1 and 2 black. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Parasitic Implant. 3 in a black. At the beginning of your upkeep, enchant creature's controller sacrifices it, and you put a 1/1 color smear artifact creature token onto the battlefield. Enchant your opponent's creature. They have to sacrifice it if they can't get rid of the enchantment, and then you make a mirror token. Very cool. Entombed Exarch, 2 and 2 black. When it enters the battlefield, choose one return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, or target opponent reveals his or her hand, choose a non-creature card from it, and that player discards that card. It's a 2/2. Very cool. Like the versatility of it, and really like the greens in the R right there. Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic. By Svetlin Velinov. Furnace Scamp. Got an Elemental. Got Icar Explosion. Looks like Icarid kind of name or something. Got some elephant mammoth creature that's exploding. As additional cost to cast it, sacrifice a creature. All creatures get -X until end of turn, where X is a sacrifice creature's power. I like how negative damage, or negative, it's not damage, negative counters can kill indestructible creatures. I like that. Got another Wisp Flare again. Fling. I'll just take this whole pile. Got Fling. Fun card right here. Literally this giant guy throwing this poor gallon. 1 in a red. As additional cost to cast Fling, sacrifice a creature. Fling deals damage equal to its sacrifice creature power to target creature or player. Very cool. Attack with the 10/10. Let the damage go through. Then cast a Fling to deal 10 more damage. And win the game. Got Disentomb. Blister Grub. Nasty looking thing. Got Psychic Barrier. Counter target creature spell. Its controller loses 1 life. Look at those evil looking teeth. Wow. By Dan Scott. Spiraling Duelist, 2 and 2 red. It's got Metalcraft as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. It has double strike. It's a 3/1 that can do 6 damage if you have Metalcraft. Very cool. Got a Veldikin Infuser. You can put a charge counter on an artifact at the beginning of your upkeep. Very cool. Tezzeret's Gambit. 3 and a Phyrexian mana. Draw 2 cards and proliferate. Very cool. So you can pay that for 3 and 2 life if you want. Put that in the Phyrexian mana pile. Chained Throat Seeker. It's got Infect. Again, can't attack unless they're poisoned. Trespassing Soul Eater. Look at that. It's like some sort of metallic shark. Reminds me of James and the Giant Peach, that giant shark. Corruptive Resolve. 1 in a blue. Counter target spell if controller is poisoned. Look at that. Works very great with the poison deck. Very cool. Interesting. His arm is poisoned, and it only gets powerful when it's poisoned. Arm with Ether. There you go. Until end of turn, when creatures you control gain, whenever this creature deals damage to opponent, you may return target creature that player controls to its owner's hand. 2 in a blue. That's cool. That's pretty powerful. If you attack with a bunch of creatures, get them through, return their whole board if you want. Got Vicious Destruction, Furnace Scamp. Finally, on some other color cards right here. Ooh, a white Phyrexian mana. Sensor Splicer. Okay. Got Porcelain Legionnaire. Porcelain, I'm not sure. Like the toilet. 2 and a Phyrexian mana. It's got first strike. It's a 3/1. Very cool. Got a Shriek Raptor. Beautiful art. Love the oranges back there. It's got like green magma or something in its mouth. It's got like 3 suns in the background poking through. Look at that crazy mountaintop. By Ephraim Polius. Loxodon Covenant. I think Loxodon is always like an elephant. Lost Leonin. A couple of those. Got a Apostle Blessing. Target artifact or creature you control gains protection from artifact or from a color of your choice until end of turn. It can pay that for just 1 mana if you want, 2 life. Very powerful. Oh. Totally just kicked it. Got Master Call. Forced Worship. Another Sensor Spike. Another Lost Leonin. Got a couple more of those. I think I got a playset now. Banishment Decree. Got the Phyrexian symbol on his back, literally marking him. Looks like they are kind of together. Some of the cards are together, so I think someone went through these. Got Priest of Norn. 2 and a white. Vigilance and Infect. It's a 1/4. Infect, very cool. Accord Paladin. 1 and a white with Battle Cry. It's a 3/1 creature. Cool looking blue planet and toy in the background. Master Call. Again, cool looking art right there. Another Priest of Norn. Forced Worship, literally stuck in the wall. They tried to phase through the wall, and boom, they stopped. Well, that's cool. It's like pacifism, but you can return it to its hand, but it can block. Very cool. Apostle's Blessing, again, Phyrexian mana, very powerful stuff. Uncommon from this set. You got Mearsmith, 1 and a, well, look, this is red on here. 1 and a white. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you can pay 1. If you do, put a 1/1 colorless mirror artifact creature token on the battlefield. That's pretty powerful. If you're going to put this in an artifact deck, you can just make out a bunch of mirrors when you're paying 1 extra mana. Very cool. Very cool. I don't know what this is, but it's red. Is that print or like Sharpie? I'll set that to the side just because it's a bit red. Got Master's Call. Got the mirrors fighting each other, literally like something struck the ground. Just pump out some mirror tokens, very cool. Locked it on again. Got a Sky Hunter. Would you look at that? An old Tempest card right here. Spontaneous Combustion. Look at those oranges and yellows. One a black and a red. Sacrifice a creature. Spontaneous Combustion deals 3 damage to each creature. Douglas Shaffy. That's pretty powerful. Cool. Tempest. Beautiful art. Like it. Love the old multicolor borders. Bring them back, I say. I would love that. Got Flensmeyer. Ichor Explosion again. Got a Dross Ripper. Got myself a plague set. So I have 5 of these spontaneous combustions. Very interesting. They looks like they might have used us in a deck or something back in the day. Interesting Tempest. They must have traded or had some old Tempest cards. Gruesome Encore. What is this? You put target creature card from an opponent's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step. If that creature would leave battlefield, exile it instead of putting it in anywhere else. Cool. Got the Verdict again. Blind Zealot. Again, the Pyroxene symbol. Literally, she's gonna stab him in the face. Brutal. Razor Swine. Ruthless Invasion again. Blisterstic Shaman. Goblin Cavalier. Trample. Gets +2/+0 for each equipment attached to it. Very cool. Put it out in turn 1. Attach a bunch of stuff to it. It can get even more powerful. I like that. And it has Trample. That's a pretty cool card, actually. Again, the Ringleader into Destruction. Got this one right here. Let's just keep going. So far, no rares. I thought I saw some in the pictures, but maybe I was wrong. Got Artillerize. Got another Ringleader. Volt Charge. Ruthless Invasion again. Getting quite a few duplicates. They must have opened up some of these packs back in the day. Furnace Scamp. Got a Ringleader again. Spine Engine. What a brutal name. Target creature can't block Spine Engine this turn. Can just get some damage through. The Iron Mirror. These are cool because they're like artifacts. They're artifact creatures. They have a 1/1 body and you can tap them to make colored mana. Very cool. So I think they have one for every color. You got red, obviously iron, and then there's quite a few other ones as well. I believe. Very cool. Oh, this is a rare, I believe. Tower of Calamities. Again, a little bit of the red stuff right here. I'm going to set this over here. Got Tower of Calamities. 4 generic. You do 8 and tap. Deals 12 damage to target creature. Just absolutely smash a creature. That's crazy. Absolutely brutal. Alyssa Bricolot. Cool. So there's one rare. Another mountain. Another Blisterstick. Shrine of Burning Rage. Look at that crazy looking art right there. There's like a whole bunch of souls or zombies down there. This looks like the Overlord or Underlord. 2 generic. Artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, whenever you cast a red spell, put a charge counter on it. 3 tap. Sacrifice Shrine of Burning Rage. Deals damage equal to the number of charge counters on it to target creature or player. So you can build up some counters on it and then sacrifice it to do some damage. Torment Exarch. Flameborn Viron. Another one of these. Another Pyrexian Ranger. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card and lose 1 life. Very cool. 3 mana, 2/2. That comes in with some benefits. Cost a count when it dies. Each lose 4 life. Not my favorite card. Got another. That one. Got a mountain. Blister Grub. Nasty looking name. Bardarkin. Just a nasty looking name. Flame. Got myself some swamps and mountains. Beautiful. Love the purples in there. Love the greens. I'm not sure what that is. Some things growing right there. Got like a black sun in the background. Lars Grant West. Absolutely beautiful. Got Enslave. You control enchant creature. At the beginning of your upkeep. Deals 1 damage to its owner. Some swamps. Beautiful green swamps. Love that. Love the green goop. Absolutely beautiful. These are awesome. I love the art from this set as well. These sets, this block. Artillerized, got mountain. Look at that crazy sun. Look how spiky that is. It looks like it just exploded. It's like bismuth or something forming into its crystalline structure. Prodigal Pyromancer, 2 in a red. Deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Very classic card from M11. Parasitic Implant. Despire. Go for the throat. Destroy target non-artifact creature for 1 and a black. Very cool. Love this art. These are beautiful. Love the purple sun or moon. Shrine of Burning Rage. Mountain. Another Blisterstick Shaman. I feel like we have a lot of those. And a lot of these. They must have opened up quite a few packs. Mountain in a swamp. Very cool. About past the halfway mark right now. Plains and mountain. What is this? Pristine Talisman, super metallic. Love the chrome on there. Absolutely fantastic. Matt Kavoda, you did a great job drawing that. Add 1 to your mana pool, you gain 1 life. That's really cool. Gain some life and some mana. Mountain, mountain, mountain. Beautiful mountains. Some plains. Bunch of plains. We're hitting the land right here. Let's check out some of these plains, by the way. Beautiful. I like the vibrant colors of the mountains and the swamps right now a little better. Just like the oranges really that poke out through there. Absolutely fantastic. Your eye catches it. You can just feel the heat from it. Beautiful. Who drew this, by the way? Thomas Judskrick. Okay. Metallic Mastery. Fallen Ferromancer. Metalmancer. Deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Okay. Got a mountain. Slash Panther. We checked out this one already. Slag Fiend, this is another rare. 1 red. Power and toughness are equal or number to the artifact cards in all graveyards. So if you got an artifact in your graveyard and your opponent has one in their graveyard, this is a 2/2. Mike barely drew it. Interesting sort of creature. Mountain. Another panther. Some more mountains. There we go. Beautiful plains. What is this from? Some sort of commander set? Very possible, but this is one of my favorite plains. Just so you can feel the warmth of the sun hitting the tops of the grass right there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. John Avon. Fantastic artist. Got a Toxic Nim again. Just a Infect. Grim's Verdict. Grim Affliction. Flying in Lifelink. That's fantastic. You can put it out there for 1 mana. It's an artifact creature imp. Very cool. You can either pay for 1 mana, 2 life, or 1 mana and a black mana. Very cool. Got the swamp. Love the greens in it. Evil Presence. Turn that land into a swamp. Got a Virulent Wound. Absolutely disgusting. Scourge Servant. Flare Husk. Living Weapon is a cool thing, because when it comes onto the battlefield, you attach it and create a 0/0 black germ creature token. So this actually comes onto the battlefield as a 1/1 that you can also equip to something else, but once you obviously remove this from the germ will perish, unless you attach something else to it. But really cool living artifacts is a fun idea. Shrine of the Loyal Legions, 2 generic at the beginning of your upkeep. Whenever you cast a white spell, put a charge counter on it. 3 tap, sacrifice it. Put 1/1 colorless mirror artifact creature tokens on the battlefield for each charge counter on Shrine of the Loyal Legions. So, make a whole bunch of mirrors if you want. Another talisman. Got Whisper Silk Cloak. It's unblockable and has Shroud. Not too bad right here. Can't be targeted spells or abilities. It's unblockable. Equipped for 2. That's a pretty good card, actually. Copper Carapace. Love the art here. Love the feel of it. By Franz Fotherwinkle. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and can't block. It's equipped 3, 1 to put out there. Absolutely fantastic exoskeleton, like some sort of mech warrior. Love it. Got a claw. Got a conversion chamber. What does that do? 2 and tap. Exile target artifact card from a graveyard. Put a charge counter on it. 2 tap. Remove a charge counter from it. Put a 3/3 colorless golem artifact creature token on the battlefield. So you convert their graveyard artifacts into token of golems. Into these. Cool. I guess they might have a couple of these in here if they have 4 golem tokens. We'll see. Or maybe they just opened up packs and got lucky with the golem tokens. Training drone. Obviously just training. Can't attack or block unless it's equipped. 3 mana for a 4/4 that's just standing there. It can take a beating though. Pristine Talisman. Got a couple more of those. I think I got a playset. Shrine. Again. Got Menomite. There you go. Very cool card. Artifact creature constructs at 1/1 for 0 mana. I'm going to set this aside. It's like an Ornithopter's cousin, except it doesn't fly. And it has actually an attack. Very cool. We'll set this to the side. Got a Hovermere. Flying and Vigilance. Got Mere Welder. Imprint. Exile target artifact card from a graveyard. Has all activated abilities of all cards exiled with it. So 1/4. 3 generic. Very cool. Mere Welder. Great card. It's a rare. Conversion Chamber again. Getting down to the very bottom of the piles here. Pyrexian Hulk. It's a 5/4 for 6 mana. Some more mountains. Some lands. Ooh, a whole bunch of mountains. Got a Bell Tower Sphinx up here. Got a Mirror. Got a Ganadasaur. Org Resistor. Razor Swine. Is this the card? This is one of the cards I saw. Got Pure Steel, Paladin, 2 white, Human Knight's a 2/2. Whenever equipment enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Equipment you control has a quiz crop 0 as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. How cool is that? You can equip stuff for free if you have Metalcraft. Very cool. Awesome card. Got a Spell Bomb. 1 generic. 1 tap. Sacrifice it. Put a 1/1 color from your artifact creature token on the battlefield. When it's put into the graveyard from the battlefield, you may pay white. If you do, draw a card. Very cool. Bladed Sentinel. Spontaneous Combustion. Again, got a whole bunch of those. I think there's 6 of them. Bladed Sentinel. Golden Mirror. This is again one of those mirrors that produce mana. This one produces white mana. Very cool. Soul Eater. Got Silvercoat Lion. Got a Core Duelist. If it's equipped, it has double strike. Very cool. You equip it, give it +2/+2. Now it has +2/+2 and double strike. Blinding Soul Eater. And another Pure Steel Paladin. Great card as well. Cool to see 2 copies of that. Prolian Porcelain Legionnaire again. Another Phyrexian Mana card. Very cool to have all those Phyrexian Mana. Got a Slick Slicer. It's a living weapon. Comes into the battlefield. It's a 2/2, and you can equip it to something else for 4. Got a Skin Wing, another living weapon. Give it +2/+2 in flying. So you pay 4. This becomes a 2/2 with flying. How cool is that? Got a Rhino. Hexplate Golem. You think it'd have hexproof. Got a Phyrexian Hulk. Another living weapon. Flare Husk. A Signet Pest. Got Battlecry. Can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach. Another Conversion Chamber. Shriek Horn. Fantastic art. Got Brass Squire. Attach target equipment you control to target creature you control. That's a pretty good card right there. That's a pretty good card. And then onto the last little pile. Got a Hovermere. Surge Node. This is cool. It comes into the battlefield with 6 charge counters on it. 1 tap. Remove a charge counter from Surge Node. Put target charge counter on target artifact. So you can like move charge counters around. Got a Claw. Got a Shriek Horn again. Brass Squire. I feel like that's a pretty good card. Razor Hoof Rhino. Phyrexian Digester. Oh man, he's digesting these poor fools. Copper Carpice. Really like the art on that. Got Strand Walker. It's a living weapon. 2/4 and has reach. Signet Pest again. Rusted Slasher. Love the reds and oranges in the background by Adrian Smith. Sacrifice an artifact to regenerate. Rusted Stalker. He eats the rust to regenerate. Phyrexian Hulk. Shrine of Loyal Legions. Phyrexian Juggernaut. 6 mana with Infect. Texie's Turn of Able. How crazy is that? It's a 5/5 with Infect. Got Dusk Hunter Bat. I think these are from those like starter sets. Disentomb. Goblin Arsonist. Like that card. Siege Mastodon. Coral Muirfolk. Fun colors. Got Hideous Vistage. Muirfolk. Mistmere. Elite Vanguard. Mind Control. Celestial Purge. Zombie Goliath. Love the colors. Creepy zombie. Soren's Thirst. Disentomb. Classic card. Got Mind Rot. Sengur Vampire. One of the classics. Some Swamps. Coral Muirfolk. Ether Adept. Amphin Cutthroat. Looks like I got another rare. Jace's Archivist. 1 and 2 blue. It's a 2/2. Blue tap. Each player discards his or her hand, then draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded that way. So you both get card draw. Interesting. Jace's Archer. Got Artillerize. Got the Verdict again. Beautiful purple swamps. Love the green shade to the purple. Fantastic. Got the Forced Worship. Creepy. Phyrexian Rager. Ooh, got some germs. So these are the tokens that living artifacts come in with. Fun. Got Geosurge again. Galvanic Blast. Deals 2 damage to target creature or player. If you have Metalcraft, it deals 4 damage. How impressive is that? This can be better than Lightning Bolt if you have Metalcraft. That's impressive. Melt Terrain. Priest of Urgabrask. These are interesting cards. 3 mana to put out there. And you sacrifice... Oh no, when it enters the battlefield, add 3 red to your mana pool. That's cool. You can probably play around and do something with that. Whisper Flare. A couple of those. Got Volt Charge. Hey, we got yourself a mythic. I wasn't expecting that. Urgabrask the Hidden. 3 and 2 red. Creatures you control have haste. Creatures your opponent control enters the battlefield tapped. 4/4. That's pretty impressive. All your creatures have haste. All your opponent's creatures enter tapped. Crazy looking red background by Brad Rigney. Absolutely fantastic. Wow, that's cool. Wasn't expecting to see a mythic. So I have a new mythic pile. Got Volt Charge, Consecutive Bolt, Furnace Scamp again, and is the last of it just Mountains. Wow, very interesting. Wasn't expecting any mythics or anything. So a lot of fun to open up this small little collection. Saw some interesting things in there. A bunch of cards from like the Pyrexian sort of era. Just a couple cards from Tempest was very interesting to see. Some of the same copies got like 3 Macaw, Makor, got 4 Rootwater, Shaman, got 6 Spontaneous Combustion, very interesting. Got a bunch of Pyrexian mana cards right here. Mutagenic Growth, Gitaxian Probe, I think Gut Shot was in here as well, which is pretty cool. Those are like really cool ones. These ones are awesome because literally you can play them for free. Absolutely fantastic. Got a whole bunch of commons. Nice little pile of lands. I really like some of the lands, like the swamps with the purples. Absolutely fantastic. The art from the land on this set is just beautiful. Like, look at those greens. Fantastic. Got myself a small little pile of rares. I think these ones are pretty sweet though. Pure Steel Paladin, got 2 of those. Mirror Welder, Slag Fiend, Tower of Calamities, and Jace's Archivist. And then randomly got myself an Urbraska the Hidden, a mythic from New Pyrexia. Very cool. Anyways, always fun to open this up and check out these things with you all. I hope you all guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like to see these things, if you want to see more. And I just want to say, keep on keeping on. Stay warm out there. Starting to get cold. Bundle up. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. And I'll catch you all on the next one.